Okay guys, welcome back to another episode here at Taco Vinyl and Apex Off-Road. We're doing a collaboration YouTube video on this install for an intake from Sxth, Sxth Engineering. They make an intake for the 4th gen Tacomas and a bunch of other vehicles. We've heard a bunch of good things about them, so we are going to install one, see what they sound like. First off, we're gonna do a little unboxing, but I'm just gonna kind of take a look at what we got here. We've uninstalled a bunch of this stuff on this truck because it's what we do. I feel like we're always taking these things apart. Okay, so on this, there's gonna be 4 clips that you're gonna see here that you pop off. This part also gets changed. Cool. Before I bust this part out, what I want to do is I want to pop over here. I want to get a table out. We're gonna pull out the intake, show you guys how it's made, some of the features about it, and go over what comes in the kit, what you're going to be removing and adding, and then we'll jump into the install. Okay guys, we just got our box up on the table. Let's open this thing up. I'm gonna walk you guys through what's included. Have heard so much good things about these guys' intake. 6th Element Engineering, that's right. These guys are the shiz. I feel like they do stuff very well. So small things. It's an experience opening the box. Nice quality hoses. Nice quality clamps. Okay. Custom CNC plexi. And those are magnets pressed into it. Yeah, they're saying, hey, check this out, bro. Because a lot of the time with these things, they're all screwed in to their base. But this one is magnetized. Like this, listen. That's pretty nice. And they even thought about where to put the thumb hole. It's nice. Okay, what do we got here? Nice quality injected plastic. It's a thicker plastic for sure. Okay. Then we have the intake itself. Okay. And it looks like that's it. Intake box, tube, 2 couplers. Got a bunch of numbers. Got a bunch of mounting hardware. Okay guys, I just went over the install video just to make sure that I was showing exactly what needed to be done, but this is one of my favorite things about this. They cut holes in it and press magnets into it. And that just goes right there, which is kind of nice. Then I thought that this was like an access point to lift this up, which it is, but the primary use of this inlet or cutout point right here is it allows you to access the 8mm bolt down in the intake, which is this guy. That's kind of cool. Small things, bro. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get a 10mm and an 8mm on an extension. Get up there, let's remove our stock one and get this thing, get the parts transferred over, and then toss it in. Okay, I already moved the top section with the 4 pieces. I got my 8 and my 10mm. This down here. It scoots out, but you also gotta remember, I got additional wires in here that come from my winch, the Baja light, and a bunch of other stuff. So I am a little curious on how well this thing is gonna fit. Don't do that at home, kids. Loosen this guy. Oh! Oh! The notorious 10 was almost already lost and it was only the 2nd bolt. Damn! Okay. So what's crazy is this intake isn't even bolted in.
It's easy.
Too easy. Little clamp on the back side.
What the heck?
That's what I was saying, bro. Okay, got that out. Nice. Wow. I almost killed myself twice. Nice and clean in there, which is nice. There wasn't anything too dirty, but there was a little bit of dust on it. I just want to make sure that that is a super clean fitment onto the new piece. Got my winch wires running up through here. I think that the thing that blows my mind the most is this kit. This kit doesn't even bolt in like the stock one. It's just these grommets that are pressured in there. And I don't know why I'm so surprised by that, but I am. So that's interesting.
I'm set my phone up for time lapse.
Okay, Brandon is in here behind the store installing the cold air intake on the Tacoma, and I have Bluetooth to the Garmin. So I'm gonna set off all the lights while he's in there, and Judd is gonna film his reaction.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All these like little grommets because there aren't. So Laura, she's tricking us.
Is it?
Yeah, because of the Garmin.
Dude.
Yeah, real pressy. Yeah, I told you.
He texted me and said, "Hey, you film it. We're gonna prank Brandon, and I'm gonna start filming Katja's reaction bubble."
See, I already
I was
knew.
sitting behind the door like a kid, chuckling like I'm.
Okay, now that we sorted that out, playing pranks on me. Transfer these things over. We'll transfer over the pipe. Let's get this thing mounted because I guess these two little pieces are kind of a hassle. Okay.
That looks good.
Okay. It had to go under. There's more space under it. And it had a little bit of room to give. Great. Now we need to put the couplers on. Oh! Okay. Oh. Okay. Thank God. Act like I'm so weak and incapable, and it's because I'm so weak and incapable. Okay, so that they said it fits best right on the edge. And you know what? I believe them. Okay. Okay, now we're transferring over the sensor, which takes a Phillips screwdriver. When the thing is in, the valve goes out toward the front of the truck. So when you look down, the pieces that accept the air allow the air to go in. I'm gonna go tighten these two screws real quick with an Allen wrench. And then this guy is ready to go in. Love it. Okay, I tighten the 2 Allen heads. Kind of muscle it in here a little bit. Man, for us small guys, this ain't light work. Oh. Okay, there we go. I made myself bleed. Ow. Ow. Okay, I'm okay. Okay. Let's tighten these up, not too tight. Like they said, just snug. Oh. She's ready. Last thing, they say wrap it around this way. I already like it.
It's a clean install.
Clean install. Last piece. Okay. They said to save 2 of these, so I saved 2 of these. Oh man, I'm not sure. Oh, wow, that is super tight. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to get this one in. Okay.
She's in.
Wow. I think that literally compresses it right at the base and just like expands into its plastic, so they're more than likely gonna break when they come out, but it's because of how thick this plastic is, which is really nice. Okay, let's start her up.
Sit, Mike. Okay.
Whooshy sounds. But we're only gonna know if we roll down the window and it's pouring rain right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, I heard that. Okay, you don't get, the intake noises are very similar, but once the turbo spools, that's crazy.
Let's see if it'll pick it up.
I like that. That's pretty fun. Now, power intake wise, let's see here.
Just turn right here and just let her eat.
Whoa, we broke loose. Come in, my balls shrivel a little bit. Whoa! Then my heart stopped. We were like, I was like, whoa! I don't know if we're gonna be able to get full turbo noises because I think it's gonna break loose. Right now, the Nitto Recon grapplers are not the Strat. Literally, if the road's wet, they're done. They do not know how to party. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, we were slipping all the way through that. I feel like it did give the truck maybe a little bit more power. Okay. breaking loose with 37s in some water. Okay guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I personally do feel like maybe a little bit more power came out of the intake. We also do run the OTT tune, which is phenomenal. I probably think most of the gains are coming from the tune, and then hand in hand with the intake. You definitely get the excitement of hearing the turbo noises. I feel like there is a little bit more boost, like it can bring in air a little easier. So if you're looking to grab one of these intakes, enhance your driving experience, not only with performance, but also with just like the audio of being in a car that's turbocharged, definitely worth the money. We're gonna put the link to the product down in the description below. Grab yourself an intake and let us know what you think.